I want to talk about positive attitude. I have spoken about this many times in my videos. I want to tell you about this old lady who started watching my videos, and she was so hooked onto my videos. She kind of took positive attitude too seriously, which is good. But then, what happened next would surprise you. So what happened was she was around 65-year-old, and her husband, who was very sick, was lying in bed. Almost, doctor told him, there are a few days left for him. So he knew that he was in bed and he was just, kind of waiting to die. And one day he was sleeping, and he smelled something nice from the kitchen. And with last few power that he had in him, he got up, he walked into the kitchen, and he saw his wife baking some nice cookies. So he kind of thought that before he, you know let me have some of these favorite cookies of mine. So he saw four or five of them in a plate outside the oven, kept on the table, and he put his hand to take one, and his wife just beat his hand and said, "Hey Billy, don't touch those. Those are not for you." He said, he looked at her and said, "Why?" He said, his wife said, the old lady, she said, "Those are for the funeral." So, if you take positive attitude, take it and use it in the correct way. Don't overuse it. There was this flight which was flying from South Africa to India, and there was this international dude the other day I met. He was in that flight. He told me that story. So that flight was flying from South Africa to India, and in between, very close to the coast, Indian coast, it started a little bit rumbling a little. So the pilot announced saying that, ladies and gentlemen, we are facing some turbulence. Please tie your seat belts and don't be afraid. We have four engines in this flight. Some sound comes and he says, "Well, one of the engines seems to be not working." And the passengers like, "But don't worry, the three other engines are working." Suddenly, before he finished speaking, then he said, "Well, one more engine is not working now, but we still have two more engines which are very good, and we are just 30 minutes away from the coast." Again, another engine gone. Like, "Don't worry, this is the third engine. This is just conked off. We still have one more engine which is in very good condition, very strong, and it will take us and help us to land. Don't worry." So the flight, like, all the engines are gone. The passengers like praying to God. Everybody is like, "Will I be alive?" So he kind of plans to land on the water, and he does a very good landing. And once he lands, uh, he announces, he says, uh, "We have landed on water. We are around 3 to 4 kilometers away east from the place where we are supposed to actually land. Don't worry. People who can swim go to the right side of the wing. People who cannot swim go to the left side of the wing." And everybody does what he says. And then after a few minutes, they see a rubber boat, and this pilot is rowing himself, and he has a mic. He says, "Please listen to my instructions carefully. Thank you for being patient. Those who are standing on the right hand side of the wing, the coast is 3 kilometers east. So you can swim. All the best. Good luck. And those of you who are on the left side, thank you for flying with Damania Airlines." Like, people were like shell-bound, shocked, and you know what happened next. So, but there was this another example of listening and retaining skills. This two gentlemen walking, on the street, and they were like pretty new to each other, so they had just met. So this first man, he says that, "You know what? I had gone to a restaurant yesterday. It was so good, and food was damn good, and the prices were very cheap. You must visit it. It's wonderful." The other man asks, "Which restaurant was this?" He says, "Well, what do you call that flower with red petals and a stem, smells nice, you give people, and there's little thorns. So that would be a rose, and there were two ladies walking in front, and he like, Rose, what was the name of the restaurant we went to the other day? Well, to be a good speaker, to be a good listener, you must retain, you must observe, you must retain. And if you forget things, definitely you're not going to be able to present anything properly. So in this video, I think I am trying to make you understand on the funnier side of communication and positive attitude, as well as listening and retention power. Thank you so much for watching this video, and do keep watching my videos. Yours truly, Sudeep Nag. Contact details 80172 05457. Email address nagsudeep08@gmail.com.